What up? This is Rocher here from RealDigitalSuccess.com, and today I wanted to show you a few affiliate marketing mistakes that a lot of beginners tend to make. Before I start this off, I want to give a disclaimer. Uh, Basically, every program that I use to cut up my videos isn't working right now. So prepare to hear a lot of stumbling and stuttering and all that kind of stuff. I can't edit it out. C'est la vie, but that's how we're going to do it. So for those that don't know who I am, as I said, I'm Rocher. I have this website called RealDigitalSuccess.com, and I've been in the affiliate marketing scene a little over 2 years. So I've seen a lot and learned a lot. I'm by no means an expert, but I do have some knowledge that can help you speed up your progress and get you to the place where I am as fast as possible. So I want to start that by talking about these mistakes. So I made like this little slide so I don't forget my points and stuff. But yeah, let's begin. Affiliate mistake number one: not picking the proper niche. Your niche is basically everything in affiliate marketing. It dictates how long it will take for you to succeed, and it will also dictate how much money you make. There are two things you have to take into account when you're picking a niche. One is popularity, and the other is competition. The more popular the niche is, the more people there are going to be out there that want to buy a product that's niche related. So you can make a lot of money with it. But the problem is, a lot of these popular niches also have a lot of competition, which makes it harder to stand out. So you're going to have to pick a niche that has that proper balance of having popularity so you can actually make money, but not have too much competition so that you can't succeed at all. So this is why it's important to do some research before picking your niche, and learning how to do research before picking your niche. And this is something that a lot of beginners often do not do. They just pick one niche, make a website, and then hope for the best. And I've known a few examples that didn't make their first dollars until like a year or 2 years in. I don't want that to be you. So let's go to affiliate marketing mistake number two: not creating content. Content is basically the lifeblood of your affiliate business. If there's no content, there's no visitors, and if there's no visitors, there is no money. Every piece of content you make brings in people. So the more content you make, the more content you earn. This is something that can't be avoided. Doesn't There aren't any other alternatives. If you see products that offer you affiliate sales without making content, I would advise you to run, because it's bullshit. The content is the thing that brings value, that attracts people. Without it, nothing is happening. If I would give you a tip though about creating content, that's to go for evergreen content that doesn't date over time. Because, as I said, content keeps bringing in visitors. So if it's applicable for like 5 years or 10 years or 20 years, that same piece of content can bring in visitors for 20 years. And that's how you build passive income with affiliate marketing. So yeah, let's go to affiliate marketing mistake number three. This is something that a lot of beginners do. They are looking for shortcuts. It also kind of ties in with the not wanting to create content. A lot of beginners just try to find anything to avoid putting in the time to make any content. But what they don't realize, that an affiliate business is an actual business, and there isn't any business where you don't put in the time, where there are shortcuts to get to where you are. So you're going to have to accept and embrace the idea of putting in the time and being consistent over a long period. And yeah, it kind of sucks, but once you get to that point where you start making money and your affiliate business is set up to succeed, you're going to see that it's all worth it. So let's go to affiliate mistake number 4, not promoting your content. Most affiliate marketers, they start with SEO to bring people to their website, and there's nothing wrong with that. Only the problem is that you're like neglecting every other way to bring in visitors. It's not enough to create content and just optimize it for search engines, and then people will come in. This is You're actually leaving a lot of visitors on the table by doing that. I don't know if you ever heard of Gary Vaynerchuk, but he's somebody that advises doing micro content. So, for example, he makes like this. He has like this 2 hour or 3 hour long content keynotes, and then he cuts them up in pieces, and then those little pieces he starts uploading on YouTube. So one piece of content turned into maybe 10 or 20 pieces of content that he can use to attract visitors. You can do the same with the content you're using to rank on Google. You might have this post of like I don't know, 2,000 words. But you can cut it into little pieces and make that your content. You could, for example, make video content of it. You could put in like Twitter quotes that you can share on Twitter that will lead back to that content. Even a quote can be interesting for some people if it gives value and it gives information. There are all kinds of ways that you can do that. Aside from that, you can post that content on other platforms. So a few platforms you can post it on is Facebook, and then I don't mean the normal Facebook groups where people are connecting with each other. I'm talking about Facebook groups that are specifically made to get you content. A good example that I started with was called the Golden Bloggers Facebook. So that's Golden Bloggers with a Z at the end. He had like the special Facebook, and they had threads for every day. And on every thread, you could post content, and what you were supposed to do is post content, and then basically promote three other people that are in the same thread. And by that way, people start promoting your content, and your content gets out there to people that you normally don't have a reach for. The second is Pinterest. A lot of people think Pinterest is this thing like Instagram where you have pictures and people looking at your pictures, but this isn't really true. The way you should see Pinterest is as a visual Google. So people actually look up terms and information on Pinterest, and then they see a Pinterest picture that is connected to some content. So if you make Pinterest or pins, if you make pins of your content, they're visually attractive, and they and you optimize them for the Pinterest search bar, you will get hits. You could also put them in group boards that people frequently visit, and that way they can see your content too. A third way you can do it is YouTube. Just post your content on YouTube, and the YouTube algorithm is going to share your content with at least 20 people. So that's 20 people more than you would have reached if you just put out the post for search engines and just left it there. There are all kinds of platforms that you can use, but the concept behind this is not being satisfied with just optimizing your content for search engine, but actively promote your content. So then we're going to affiliate marketing mistake number 5: spamming your affiliate links. This is something I'm guilty of doing in like my first probably like 2 weeks of affiliate marketing. But yeah, could you blame me? It's like you hear this, like people click on your link, they buy stuff, and you'll get money. If you hear that for the first time, your first instinct is to spam that link everywhere and give it to your friends and family and just put it on Facebook and in forums and all that kind of stuff, and just see the money racking in. But the funny thing happened after 3 weeks, or yeah, 2 or 3 weeks of doing that. I didn't earn a single dollar. That's because people didn't see the value in it, and I just put it there without people actually wanting it to be there. It's kind of like being in a conversation and somebody is talking about, I don't know, what is it? Maybe a doctor's appointment that they have with their friends, and all of a sudden you come within the circle and you're like, buy my product. It's not going to work like that. But that's basically what you're doing when you're spamming your links. You're just putting it in there, and all of a sudden you expect people to click on it. They're not going to do that. Context matters in this instance. So if you're going to put your link somewhere, it has to be in the right context. That's why, for example, SEO and making content works, because you make content around like what you're promoting, and then you suggest people to go towards the link afterwards. So you bring value first, and then it's the most logical step to go towards that link. So that's how you do it. No spamming links, just put it in your content and let your content do the work for itself. So yeah, affiliate mistake number 6. This is in my opinion, the most important one, because without it, you're just like, I don't know, you're often lost in everything that's out there, and that's not getting expert training. Uh, Expert training is important because if you don't, you're dependent on the information that's on blogs and on YouTube videos and all that kind of stuff. And the people that make that content might not actually be experts. They might just base this opinion on their own experiences, which can be valuable, but that doesn't mean they always work. So, for example, let's say there's some dude on YouTube, and he has found, I don't know, that certain kind of headlines work for him, and he's tried it 3 times, and he comes to the conclusion that it works, and he put that on YouTube. You're going to see that, and you're going to think that's an absolute truth that you need to try. Not knowing that he might have just tried it 3 times instead of 1,000 times to get that real sample size that you need to actually conclude that this is a viable method for bringing in customers or something like that. So this information can often be incomplete. It can also be what I call out of context. So people might give you a little piece of information, which could be step 3 of a 4-step thing. So you might use that thing without going through step 1 and 2 that makes step 3 work. It could also be conflicting. This is something that I had to experience, especially in the beginning. So, for example, I would look at 2 different affiliate marketing gurus, and one would say like link building doesn't matter; it's a waste of time, so you shouldn't pay attention to it. And the other one was saying like you should build links immediately, and that's the first thing you do. It's the most important. Without it, affiliate marketing doesn't work. So these are 2 different kind of viewpoints, but both had success. If you constantly keep coming across these kinds of things, it's going to halt your progress because you don't know which way to lean. You basically have your foot on the gas pedal and the brake at the same time. So instead of driving forward, you're just going step by step, and it's going to take a lot longer. So what I would advise you is to invest money in expert training. And I know for some of you, you might not be able to afford that depending on your situation. But I can assure you, you'll probably waste more money trying to try things out for yourself, because while you're trying things out for yourself, you're still paying for a domain name, for hosting, probably monthly or yearly or something like that. And then you're just trying things out, and maybe in the time you're not getting anywhere, but you're still paying. If you get expert training, you'll know you'll take the straight path to success, and you don't waste that much time. So you're maybe paying a little bit more money up front, but over the long run, you're not paying as much money as you would when you're trying things out yourself. So yeah, these are my affiliate marketing mistakes for beginners that you should pay attention to. I hope this was of value for you. And if you are interested in affiliate marketing, or as I said, you're in a situation where you're still doubting if you are wanting to invest in expert training, I got a link below to a step-by-step free affiliate marketing course for beginners that you can follow. I'm not gonna lie to you. At the end of this course, I'm going to offer you to join a affiliate marketing training platform that costs money. So I just wanted to say that up front, so you expect that, and it's not gonna come somewhere out of the blue. But yeah, you can see if it's worth it, and you can already make your foundation for your affiliate business just with the free course. So the link to that is in the description. So yeah, that's all I have to say. As I said before, I hope this was of value to you. If it was, place a comment, a like, subscribe, and everything. And I will see you the next time.